lovelies, Dr. Neva here. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to share a story with you of when I met little Tommy. Now I named him Little Tommy, that's actually not his name. However, wanted to share the story with you without giving away the identity of this little boy. So I substitute as a teacher some time back, and I was placed with the first graders. Of course, at the time I thought to myself, oh, panic, because, you know, at such a young age, anything that you do, you just got to be careful. Their little minds, how it works. So before I stepped into the classroom, I was warned, like, be careful of Tommy. Tommy likes to have his own ways. Tommy, you know, he believes he's the teacher. Just be careful. A lot of substitutes, teachers don't want to go into that class because of him. And I'm like, he's a first grader. How bad could that be? It's only one day that I'm with him, so, you know, let's see what's going on. So I went in the class, and, you know, I realized who was Tommy. He wanted to introduce himself. He actually said that when his teacher is not there, he's a teacher. But he was also had some habits that can be mistaken as being a bully. What I'm saying, he will tell the other kids, sit down, move, and they would listen to him, or, you know, just certain things. And then he gets very excited. When you try to talk to him, he just would not listen at all. But I tried my best to just, you know, deal with whatever comes from him. For the day, pretty much, you know, just going by where every single second, whenever he pleased, he walked out the classroom, went to the office, the reception area by the principal's office, and then the security brought him back every single time. But I wasn't kicking him out. He'd just leave because I guess that's just something he was used to. So after a certain time, I said to him, Tommy, if you leave, you can't come back because you can't keep disrupting the class like that. He says, okay. So he sat there, and we were basically going through some class exercise, and then, or lesson, as I should say, a better word, and he got upset with another student because the student wouldn't listen to him. And when I tried to talk to Tommy, he got upset and he cursed. He used a cursed word and walked out. I stepped across the other classroom, like gave her the attention, like, hey, you know, I need some help here. And she came across and she said to me, you know what? Let him go. That's the way he is. You know, we gave you a heads up. You know, some of these kids we just cannot control. And I'm like, all right. Then I turned back around maybe 15 minutes later. His little head was at the door looking in, watching me. And I tried to ignore him, but I really couldn't. So I went to the door and I opened it and I said, yes, Tommy. And he said, can I come in now? I said, you know what, Tommy? He's like, what? I said, I'm surprised at you. And he looked, what do you mean? And I said, you know, in my head now, I said, you know, I have to do something. I decided to play reverse psychology. Now, I'm not a psychologist. I do have a master's in social science, which basically I studied, I call it the ologies from anthropology, sociology, and psychology. So I just try to play a little reverse psychology, and I said, I thought you were the best student. I wanted you to help me so much because I heard good stuff about you. And he stood there, he says, but I am a good student. I said, really? And you keep walking out, you keep being disruptive, and you keep doing all these things? And he said, Miss, if I come back in, I'll be a good boy. And I said, all right, Tommy, this is your last time. And he came back into the room and he was good. So I share this story with you just to say, sometimes you got to just hold on, not give up on individuals too quickly. You never know. The right word may trigger something for them to have a better behavior or do something that is good to humanity. So that I just really wanted to share that with you today, because I don't know, someone out there may just need to hear this, right? Because I'm all about growth. Yeah, so hearing my story and my experience, somehow someone else out there will grow. Okay, guys, until next time, bye-bye.